My child and my homies.
Yeah. Let's see what you drew, Don.
I drew a sun.
That's wonderful. Okay. The first legit question I'll ask you is tell me about Single Fuck Records.
Yeah, my label, Single Fuck Records. It's a thing I started so long. It's been like 10 years. I used to live in a shitty apartment. Actually, it was pretty nice. It was just we made it shitty because you didn't give a shit. With other musician friends, and then we tried to start bands. I remember we recorded like a crotch rock thing. It was pretty cool, and then my friend recorded something else over it. It was kind of a mess, and that's when I started making music on my own. Uh, I just got gear. I had like a drum machine. I had like a synth, and it was all plugged into my guitar amp. It was a Line 6, where you could get the.
Spider, right?
I don't remember the model, but you could get like the insane effect. That was the name of it, insane. Uh, and I would record. I would record the tracks and straight into my MacBook microphone. So great sound quality, you know, just pumping drum machine coming out of a Line 6 amp into a MacBook microphone. But I made music then, and then I was like, oh, do I release it? And it was on Bandcamp, so I started a label. And I did a few releases back in the days, and recently I started making music by myself at home with also very minimal setup. I don't know anything about software. So I don't know anything about Ableton. I've tried to learn. My brain's not cut for it. I just like playing piano and making songs. So I was like, oh, I got to release those songs. So that's when Single Fuck came back in effect. It's a very stupid name for a label, but somebody like one of my friends was like, "Yeah, it's great." So I kind of listened to that. I like it. I like it because it's got different meaning. Because it's like I was a single fuck when I started it, but also I didn't give a single fuck. So, but also you give one single fuck, and that's about music. So that's the meaning, the hidden meaning behind the label name. I mean,
Big or long as
it's a pretty crazy DJ scene in the sense that like there's so much DJs, and Montreal's become a hub for people all over Canada, all over the US, all over Europe, all over South America, and that's the beauty of it. We get people from all over, and usually the people that move to Montreal are the creative type. They're like a lot of the most creative. This guy is blocking the street. But no, I'm impressed with the amount of quality DJ that there's in Montreal. But with great numbers comes, some limited opportunities for certain DJs. So it's quite a competing scene, which is a good thing also. It's not a bad thing to be competitive, but it can be very competitive. But I think all DJ scene and all music scene and competition is at the heart of it because a lot of DJs, they do that as that's their work. That's how they get money is by DJing. I don't. I do other stuff in my life, so I'm maybe not as competitive. But if DJing is your livelihood, of course you're gonna want that gig. Gonna want to make money. So we're in a great state. I think we're one of the best city for club music in the world, and I actually think that. And right after COVID, so many clubs open, and I think that's really good for the scene. But it's got challenges like any other scenes. Yeah.
What are some of the hotspot places to play? Like you're just going quick.
My favorite place to play is always Sans Soleil. Just because it's a small room, so there can be 20 people in there, and it'll be a party. And I feel like people go there with a really open mind about music. They kind of know what to expect. They kind of know that if they're going to go there, it's going to be only vinyl DJs. So it's not going to be the next commercial, like recent commercial stuff. And usually when I play there, people come to see me. They're always very excited about the music I play. And that's the best. System's another really amazing club. I think they did a really good job of The sound there is amazing now, and just the vibe. I think the crowd system is always really fun. You always meet cool people there. I love going there. And I got to give a shout out to 180G, my guys at 180G, right across the street, right there. 180G, 180 grammes. They're a cafe, record store, restaurant. They got, in my humble opinion, the best food in the city is at 180G. Shout out Beaver, best chef in the city. I mean, I love his food, and every time I go there, I'm like, this is the best meal I've ever had. So, shout out Beaver. But yeah, it's just very like a lot of people talk about community and don't really get involved in any community or but if you want to get involved into community into music 180G is the perfect place to go. Every time I go there I meet different people, cool people, people that do amazing music stuff. Last time I was here, Chris the owner was hanging out with his girl and she gave him records to sell and I'm like, okay, what's the record? And she's like, yeah, she's a Thai artist. It's kind of like Thai funk jazz, and he played the record. It was fucking amazing. I'm like, every time I go there I discover music, and it's couldn't ask for more, you know. Like discovering music is it's probably my favorite thing to do ever. So it's just like every time I go to 180G I'll discover a new artist, a new song or anything. So great community kind of place that I love very dearly, and it's kind of close to my place also, which is a good thing. Yeah.
Most memorable set that you did so far?
That's a good question. It will happen quite often that I finish a set and I was like, "Hey, this is the best time I've ever had DJing." I remember I played in Toronto one year for Halloween, and there was like 300 people, and I took my shirt off. So maybe that one. maybe the shirt off gig was the most memorable. It was. I was making it hot. I was pumping it. It was. You know, taking your shirt off as a DJ needs to be in the right moment. I think that was the right moment. So yeah, that one's pretty memorable. But honestly, my favorite thing is DJing with friends and sharing moment with friends. My friend Cal from Toronto came to DJ this summer at Sans Soleil, and we had quite a lot of fun. It was just like a nice moment to share with a friend, and all my favorite DJs are my friends. So discovering somebody's musical journey by intertwining it with yours in a club setting where people are going crazy for the music you're playing, I think it's hard to beat. It's really hard to beat.
No,
Yeah.
it's super hard to beat. Honestly, that like community.
Yeah. I think when I started DJing, I come from like the punk scene and like alt rock scene and shows like this, and I've always wanted to be in a band. And when I started DJing, it's something that I wanted to bring to DJing. It's like jamming and like playing back to back is like throwing songs at each other and trying to figure out something that will work with what the other guys are playing or other girls, or you know, it's kind of a dynamic of improv. It's really, and I love that. So when I first started playing records, really DJing, I was DJing with two other friends who have now moved to Paris. I miss them every day. If they see this, they'll recognize each other. They'll recognize themselves if they see this. But yeah, it was really like every Friday we would be like, okay, let's jam. Like, so we'd like meet up and we'd play records with my friend and for hours and hours and hours and party. And I think that influenced the way I play music and the way I DJ so much. Just like, it's a party. We're having fun. We're playing tracks, but I never go in a DJ set being like, I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna play this, I'm gonna play this. Obviously I do, because I bring a limited crate of records to any gigs. But then after, it's kind of like in the moment what I'm feeling like I want to play and what I feel like the crowd is gonna react to. And the stuff you play early in the night will set what you're playing later, because you're like, okay, well, they reacted to this way, so they might react to this way. And I usually have a pretty good sense of that. So I think that would make me a good DJ, is that I can live the moments. I'm always in the moment where I DJ, and I think that's my strength as a DJ.
Reading the room, shit like that.
Yeah, it's more than just reading the room. It's being in the room, being an active member of that room at all times. And I tend to sweat a lot when I DJ. I tend to be quite disgusting. Last time I played at Sausalade, the manager. Well, I always bring a towel to gigs because I can get pretty sweaty. Yeah, yeah, it's more intense at the gym a lot of times, especially in the middle of summer. You're DJing in that little basement. There's AC, but it's it gets hot, and then the manager they sent me the morning after just a picture of my towel that I left on one of the hangers in the club, and they were like, "You want it?" I was like, "You can throw that shit." It's disgusting. It's my sweat on a towel. But I think it's a testament to how much I party when I DJ. I party more than a lot of people in the crowd. Like,
Stay active, man. When you're moving and shit, like.
oh yeah, I dance. I'm a big dancer. I love dancing. If I go to a party and I enjoy the music, I'm gonna be in the front row dancing. I don't give a shit. So when I'm DJing, it's my music. It's the music I like playing. So obviously I'll be dancing. I'm not gonna be a robot. Only one?
No. If there's more than one, you gotta.
Well, I gotta give a shout out to my friends, the fellows Q-Tips. Shout out Emmy. Shout out Booga. Shout out Jeremy. Shout out Max. To my boys. I gotta give a shout out to my two homies, Kyle from Toronto and Grouchy from San Francisco, Brazil. Whenever he's always traveling, I'm playing with them in Toronto and 2 weeks now, and I love these guys. Gonna be really fun. And I gotta give a shout out to my friend Joe, who I've been DJing with for close to 15 years now. I gotta give a shout out to my friend Alexis because she rocks. She's the best. And the last shout out, I'll give it to my friend David Grand Ritz, amazing DJ, and I can't wait to play again with him.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And I'm probably gonna forget some, but I love you guys all equal.
We-
Let's go Blue Jays. Let's go Canadians. Shout out Montreal. Come party in Montreal. Is the best party city in the world. If you want to come party in Montreal and need somebody to host you, hit me up, hit my line, and we'll fucking kick it. That's it.
Yeah, respect.
Let's go, man.
Let's go.
Thanks
Yo.
for that. That was
No
fun.
problem, bro. That was legit.